Hey guys, it's your girl Marielle. Welcome back to my channel, Friday Night Light Movie Reviews, where we do reviews on movies, TV shows, and other digital content. So you already know, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Share this video with your friends and family. And as always, don't forget to hit me up on my other digital platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and recently I am now on TikTok. So with every video that I've done, I feel like you kind of get the schematics of what we're doing for the month of October, so I don't really need to go through that. So today we're going to do a throwback. It's not like a super duper throwback like how I did Poltergeist, but this horror/thriller came out in 2018. It is Netflix original movie called Winchester, directed by Michael and Peter Sprigg. I hope I'm saying their name right. And we're just going to jump in to see the positives and the negatives about this movie, which I didn't even see back in 2018. So this is a very new movie for me. And we're going to see where it falls in our pumpkin category and what I recommend you guys watching it. So let's just jump right into the plot. So this movie is based in the early 1900s in San Francisco. Sarah Winchester, heiress to the Winchester fortune, she builds a house that's 7 stories tall that was built to basically house bad spirits and spirits of the men, women, and children who were victims of the Winchester rifle. And a doctor who is called in to basically, he's a psychologist to just map out to see if Sarah Winchester is mentally sound and she can keep her stake in the company, or is she unstable and will have to forfeit her share of the Winchester fortune. So the movie is about an hour and 39 minutes long. The start of the movie is very pulling. You see the start of the movie and you're kind of like, okay, this is really weird. This is really spooky, because it does go back to 1886 where we see like people dying, and then you see these spirits, and then straight goes right into where the introduction of the first character, because technically, the introduction of the first character, which is played by Jason Clarke. His character's name is Dr. Eric, and you already know that he's got a past. You already know that he has some demons, all through his mind. He's got skeletons in his closet. He is looking at a painting. At first, I thought he was in a brothel, but it ended up being his own private home. He sees this painting of this deer, and he's hallucinating. But the camera scans, and you see that he is high off of laudanum. I don't think I'm saying it right, but if I'm not, please spell it phonetically in the comments and let me know if I'm saying it wrong. So we do realize that he is a self-medicated doctor, and we clearly know that that's based off of the skeletons in his closet and the demons that he is dealing with through this movie. As always, I don't want to give you guys the end. I'm not going to give you guys the ending. I'm not even going to really spoil the major things, because again, as always, when it comes to horror and thriller, you don't want to kill the element of surprise. You want to be pulled in yourself, and you want to have that experience yourself. So as always, will always only be for context for me to explain what we're talking about. So the introduction to the characters were perfect. We know that Helen Mirren, who is one of my favorite actresses, she plays Sarah Winchester. We see her walking through a house. Actually, it doesn't look like she's walking. It looks like she's gliding through the house. And you see these weird developments with her daughter-in-law and her grandson. So it looks really weird. It's really strange. It's a super duper jump scene right out the gate. And this is what I'm talking about, guys. I'm not saying that it has to be a jump scene and pulls you in right out the gate, but they gave us the introduction to the characters. And then when we start to find out why things are happening, we get that horror, we get that jump scene. And I think that's perfect for a horror film. And they definitely did execute that very well. I love how all the characters were connected, even though they live in different areas. Being Sarah Winchester and her family are in San Francisco, and Dr. Eric, he's somewhere in Los Angeles, and he comes to their home, and they all are connected either by family or by death. And me saying that, once you get to watch this movie, you'll understand why I said what I said. The thriller of this movie was great. We get to see spirituality, right? Supernatural kind of comes together. And I think that's always the case in psychological thrillers, where we get spirituality and supernatural. It kind of goes hand in hand, but I'm telling you, they murdered it. The house that Sarah Winchester is building is actively always being built. She has this superstition of certain things, what she believes through the movie, and why she keeps building the house the way she does, and why the Dr. Eric is connected to her family, to this house. And it just went amazingly. I think they did amazing job. I can't believe that I didn't even know about it. It was that hour and 39 minutes kept me. And most of the time when I see movies that are an hour and 39 minutes that are horror movies, most of the time they're corny, they're trash, it's boring. This was not that by any means. I really enjoyed that we got to see each spirit connected to the Winchester. And I know, like, when I told my daughter about this, she thought I was talking about Supernatural because the characters' last names are Winchester. But it is not. It is based on the company who made the rifles that were fought in the first wars, right? So we get to see how every man, woman, and child was affected with this product. And by the way of Helen Mirren trying to, she's always playing this strong woman lead, and I love it. And it comes across so greatly on screen. Even the daughter-in-law, it comes off amazing as well. You definitely feel that. Helen Mirren and Jason Clarke, who plays Sarah Winchester and Dr. Eric, they definitely were great in this film. The on-screen chemistry that they had, that banter back and forth that they had, was definitely the main liking of this movie for me. I honestly really don't have any negative things to say about it. It was dark in each scene, but it wasn't like the Amazon movies that I talk about where you can't even see certain things. Like, everything fit everything, with everybody walking around looking like Lurch from the Addams Family. I mean, the movie was great. I can't say, anything else about it other than I'm definitely giving this movie 5 pumpkins, because overall Winchester was a great horror movie. Would I recommend you guys checking it out? Definitely. It is now on Netflix currently, because again, we are in the Halloween season for the month of October. So definitely go check it out. If you have that streaming service, you should definitely check it out. It's a great Saturday night movie with popcorn. You have questions, you're going to talk to the screen. I think it's definitely worth it. So thanks for staying with me through this whole video. Again, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, stay safe, be courageous, and I will see you guys in the next one.